Good morning, guys. As promised, I'm bringing you the journal prompt from Monday. I like this format because we're giving ourselves time to process over the week, and not only that, when we start to think about things, emotions and feelings come up, and then we're able to kind of go back to that journal prompt and just jot all that stuff down. So yeah. I want to read a passage out of this book first, because that will kind of get you thinking about things. The whole idea is thinking about our life in a like a whole view, holistic view, which is how we should think about it, anyways. Because sometimes when we're trying to overcome a challenge or something like that, often we forget to consider certain parts. And this got me thinking about this because I was like, man, I know it's summer and people are out doing stuff more often, and I was just like really sore in my body, and I'm like, why am I so sore? And I forgot that I had done a lot of physical activities, because I've had a little bit more free time, and so I'm doing more physical things that are different activities for my body. So my body feels it differently. So anyways, I'm going to read you this passage out of the book, the Sivananda Companion to Yoga. I love the way they describe yoga, and I know this portion is mostly about self-realization, but yoga in a whole, when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, is about finding that enlightenment, that self-realization. So anyone can practice yoga. You don't need special equipment or clothes, just a small amount of space and a strong desire for a healthier and more fulfilled life. The yoga postures or asanas exercise every part of the body, stretching and toning the muscles and joints, the spine, and the entire skeletal system. And they work not only the body's frame, but on the internal organs, glands, and nerves as well, keeping all systems in radiant health. By releasing physical and mental tension, they also liberate vast resources of energy. The yogic breathing exercises known as pranayama revitalize the body and help to control the mind, leaving you feeling calm and refreshed, while the practice of positive thinking and meditation gives you increased clarity, mental power, and concentration. Yoga is a complete science of life that originated in India many thousands of years ago. It is the oldest system of personal development in the world, encompassing the body, mind, and spirit. The ancient yogis had a profound understanding of man's essential nature and what he needs to live in harmony with himself and his environment. They perceived the physical body as a vehicle, with the mind as the driver, and the soul, man's true identity, and action and emotion and intelligence as the three forces which pull this body vehicle. In order for there to be an integrated development, these three forces must be in balance. Taking into account the interrelationship between body and mind, they formulate a unique method for maintaining this balance, a method that combines all the movements you need for physical health with the breathing and meditation techniques that ensure peace of mind. That's a lot. That's a lot of information, but I thought it's the best description of what yoga really is, and because I think in the West we really think it's all about the physical movement of it, and truly it's about the whole body, mind, and spirit. So what I want you to journal about is, and you can compartmentalize this if you need to, because it might even help you explore that further, but you could take it and question a challenge that you have, or you can kind of look at your life and think about, okay, here's the physical. I do this kind of exercise, I do this kind of movement during the day, this is the kind of job I have, notating how you use your physical body and how that affects you think, how you feel intuitively, how that affects your body, okay? And then you'll go to the next thing, your mind, okay? So what are all the things that you're intaking? Are you taking in, let me go back a little bit. Don't forget when you're doing the physical to consider health, physical movement, and environment, and this includes people that you're around, okay? And the people that you're around can also kind of filter into some of the other categories as well, and nutrition as well, okay? So then you go to, so there's body, which is the physical, mind. This is all the things that you feed yourself mentally with, okay? So what you're taking in is a form of entertainment, as a form of like knowledge, as a form of people that you're around. Here's one of those ones that filter into it again. Mind, because you can go be around some shitty people and then have this negative vibe and kind of leave there and carry that vibe with you, right? Also consider like your work environment, those things, how they affect you mentally, okay? And then you'll move into spirit. So how are you growing as a human? Are you just kind of sitting like a bump on a log and just waiting for everything to come to you? Are you seeking out some form of growth in the form of knowledge, skills, spiritual development, philosophy, those kind of things? Like how are you growing in that nature, or are you not, and how is that affecting you holistically? So that's what we're trying to get the picture of, like breaking these three things up: body, mind, and spirit, and just see where your weaknesses are and your strengths are, and then where you intuitively think that is affecting you. And then from there we can start to move into what we can do to help ourselves a little bit. If you have questions, or you need me to be a little bit more clear about what we're trying to ask ourselves about, feel free to contact me. I want this platform to be for people to feel open to discuss. I know it's kind of small now, but we're growing, and I know in the depths of my heart that this is what I'm supposed to do, because I know it's so helpful to other people. It's helped me, and I know it'll help you. So also, if you know other people that are looking for this type of thing, a community of people who are trying to just grow and don't feel judged, and have like legitimate questions about this kind of enlightenment and self-realization, feel free to share what I have on the Patreon and what I have on the YouTube. So and then talk amongst yourselves too. So until next time, oh, and also, like, I want to know if you feel free about sharing these things. I want to know, like, what's your answers, like, about these things, because you'll come to find out that there's a lot of commonalities between everybody. Okay, so until next time, be love and namaste.